Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Today, guys, we will take a look at the Great British Pound again, because it might be interesting to watch for a Bank of Canada rate decision later in the session. But on the Canadian dollar, our setup is still hold. So, and recently market hasn't formed any new patterns there. On the euro currency, also we see some bounce from the support, but also nothing interesting in fact. But on the Great British Pound, we have the confirmed and clear setup for trading, and I think that it will be not really wise to miss it. So, if you have read our weekly research, you probably remember our analysis of the daily chart, and we have discussed this support area the market stands right now. But actually, guys, I thought that the bounce up will be a bit smaller. Still, recall what we have said in the weekend. We said that yes, market has completed this ABCD pattern. So AB equals CD. It's rather harmonic. The speed of the leg is approximately the same. And also, right at the completion point of this ABCD, market has hit the monthly pivot support one. So some upper bounce could happen. And we said that if the miracle will happen, somehow market will show really significant, meaningful retracement and will give us, for example, the bread butter sell pattern, then we could try to use it for taking the short position. That was our analysis. Although we haven't believed much in the fact that this bounce up and the bread butter will happen prior market will hit the major support. Here also stands the major support. It did not have it on this chart, but that is the 618 FIB support on the daily chart stands. And we thought that probably market would start the major retracement when it will hit this support. But you can see the miracle has happened, and the market has formed nicely looking bullish engulfing and has accelerated right to the FIB resistance. So 54.13 is the first major FIB resistance on the daily chart. Market right now is not at overbought or undersold. And what, guys, we've got? In fact, we've got the confirmed setup of the daily bread butter sell. So what we have? Perfect thrust down, close above the 3x3, and hitting of the major FIB resistance. That's the bread butter sell. The risk though stands that when you're dealing with the bread and butter, you do not know exactly from what level market will start to move down, because bread and butter rules suggest that market should hit the resistance within the 3 closes above the 3x3. So it should be 1 or 2, 3 closes. So this is the first one, but market right now has in the reserve 2 more sessions to hit some other resistance. For example, market could continue to move higher and hit the 50% around the monthly pivot, or maybe it will even hit the 618. If market will show the rally of the same kind within the 2 sessions, it could hit this one as well, and that also will be the bread butter sell, because market has hit the major resistance within the 3 closes. And our task is to estimate what the chances that market really could turn down right from here, or at least to find some patterns that could let us to minimize our loss if downward action will not start right from this area. So that is what we will take a look on the lower time frame chart. But right now, as you can see, we have the confirmed setup of the bread butter sell. The minimum target of this bread butter will be the 618 support, somewhere around 52.40 approximately, of the whole move to the upside. Right now, if market will continue to move high and bread butter will start from this area, it means that correspondingly this will be the target, the 618 support of the whole this one action. But now let's focus on what we have. So I would say even more, guys, that if you remember our longer term analysis, we suggest the deeper action to the downside. That's why if we will take the short position here, we probably will watch what will happen with this downward action. Maybe we will keep it. Maybe we will not take the profit right at the target of the bread bottom, or at least take only the part, close just a part of the position. So right now let's drop to the hourly chart. When you have the daily setup, your next step should be drop your time frame to the hourly chart and see, watch for reversal pattern that could confirm the starting point of the bread bottom. That's the first task. And the second, appearing of the reversal pattern on the lower time frame chart will always give you the smaller risk and will let you to place the tightest stop, because of the scale of the time frame. So on the hourly chart, the patterns are smaller, and you will be able to place the tighter stop. But you could possess, using the patterns on the hourly chart, you could take the position with the daily pattern. That's a real advantage of the applying multi-time frame analysis. So on the hourly chart, we need a reversal pattern. Let's see what we have. So here, guys, there are two possible patterns that could be formed. The first pattern, I will start from the thrust up. This could be, take a look, that could be the double ripple sell. So we have the thrust up, close below the 3x3, close above, and close below again. So we have some kind of the double ripple sell in place, but personally, guys, I do not like it very much. Mostly because the thrust was interrupted here, and the second part of the thrust is not really impressive. So we have 5 candles here, this some deep retracement, some candles again, this pullbacks. So it's a bit choppy thrust, and I personally do not like it too much. Second, take a look at this action down. It's not really very fast. I prefer to see on the double ripple the capitulation of the bears, capitulation of the bulls, and the drop lower, and see that they just capitalize with their position and bears have taken the control and accelerated lower. But here we have mostly some kind of the gradual action, some sort of the retracement or something of that kind. And finally, guys, if you will plot here the MACD predictor, you will see that we have some kind of the, maybe not very clear, but this makes me think that we could get some kind of the bearish, the bullish dynamic pressure. So take a look that we have the shifting of the trend bearish, but price action is forming the high lows, and it really could show some upward continuation here, and taking out of these tops is very probable. That's why, guys, my choice mostly is the second pattern, and the second pattern is the butterfly sell. That's the pattern that we have, and that's probably the pattern that we'll be watching for. It could be 127, maybe it will be 161, it's difficult to say right now. But I think that this is the pattern that we could try to use for taking the position with the daily bread and butter sell. The one thing that you should watch for as well is this low, because this low is the invalidation point of the butterfly. So if market, for example, will not complete the butterfly and then drop below these lows, it will mean that probably the double ripple could start to work, despite how ugly this double ripple looks like. But until these lows will stand, it's probably my choice is still the butterfly. So you could take the position as usually we do this when we trade the butterflies. So that's our current view on the Great British Pound. As you can see, it's nothing really difficult with the combining of the daily patterns and the hourly confirmations, hourly patterns. Just the setup on the daily is rather good. So it doesn't mean the appearing of the butterfly. It doesn't mean that the setup couldn't fail or couldn't be postponed a bit on the other level. For example, market could accelerate above these targets. That could happen. But in general, this will not be a mistake, because you have the pattern on the daily chart, and you will have the pattern on the hourly chart. So that's just the probabilities question. So any pattern could fail, But we rely on the patrons because from the probability point of view, the patrons mostly work. And with this topic, I just would like to remind you the rule that we are always following. So when you deal with the reversal patron and the bearish reversal patron, you do not want to see the action of that sort. You do not want to see the straight upward candle right to the 1618 extension. So if you will get such sort of the candle right to the 1618 extension of the butterfly, you should not take the short position. You should miss the straight. It will mean that the straight upward candle will be the bad sign for those who would like to take the short position based on the butterfly. It just will mean that probably the Brent body could start from some higher resistance on the daily chart. But if market will show some gradual actions, a bit choppy, that's okay. So we need the gradual upward action with this butterfly. So let's see how it will turn today.